Yeah, early impressions are not looking too good for Fuyuhiko. If I can be entirely honest with you. I apparently circled around the island the wrong goddamn way. Island 1. There we go. Sheesh. I was just farming EXP. The airport is... I'll just check the map. This way. Ooh, baby. Hajime, over here. Mikan, Ibuki, Hyoko are all here. The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder case were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayanji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu.
Wow.
I really wanted Fuyuhiko to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and wouldn't come out for me.
Sorry.
So unfortunately he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize. Huh? It's okay to be absent? I thought you said we'd get executed if we didn't come. Executed? I mean, you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? We came here because you told us that. Sorry, that was a lie. A lie? Grr, you tricked us. What the heck? Fine, then I'm leaving. Can you wait until we finished our business with you? Right, Hajime? This is like I'm on the same team as Nagito. No, I can't focus on that right now. I have to get information from them. Hey, Ibuki, can I ask you something? Bring it on! Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case? Well, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things. Ibuki's a tough girl, so I don't touch anything powered by electricity except electric guitars. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but now's not the time to really dwell on something like that. Her unique tone and hyper energy, there was a character like that in the game too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's the relationship between you and Mahiru? Huh? You mean that in a perverted way? No, in a normal way. Well, even if you ask me that, Ibuki's encounter with Mahiru was... When I asked Mahiru this morning to go to the beach with us, she made this real disappointing face. Ibuki's report card thinking emoji. Walking, napping, and gaming. Thinking emoji, dude. Disappointing face.
I see.
Yeah, but disappointment varies depending on the person. Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops. Let's just stay focused on Mahiru. Turns out Mahiru had some business too, and she wanted to invite me to that instead. She said something like, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but if you already have plans... do you know what she meant by everyone? Nah, I didn't ask. I see. Mahiru invited Ibuki. Why? Hey, do you have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, Mikan? No, since we said we weren't going to play that game. Also, I'm not really good at video games. I'm pretty slow and I panic instantly. Her timid tone, I'm pretty sure the girl A character was like that too.
Hey.
Anyway, can you tell me about your relationship with Mahiru? Relationship with Mahiru? I first met her, when we gathered at the classroom with everyone else. And after arriving at the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but... could it be? Did Mahiru hate me? That's definitely it. She hated... She doesn't know anything. No, it's more like she doesn't remember anything. But even though she hated me, for her to actually invite me, she must have been a really kind person. Invite? Mahiru invited me this morning. This morning? She looked very serious. She was wondering if we could all meet up so she could discuss something. But But I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline because I needed to prepare for that. And when I did, she made this lonely face and said that she'll reschedule for another day. But if only I went with her, this wouldn't have happened. Mahiru invited Mikan. Why?
I see.
Looks like we have obtained some pretty valuable testimonies. Based on that, it seems like Mahiru also beat that game. Why? Why do you know that?
You don't know?
If she hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to. Because she beat the game, she talked to the people who appeared in that game. Just like what we're doing right now. But in her case, it was much more serious, probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was invited in that game. It's true. But I'm surprised. I never thought Mahiru would play that game. It's true, that was unexpected. Nagito, didn't you tempt her into playing that game?
Huh?
What? I remember. Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did to me. Tempt? That's a rude thing to say.
No,
That's disrespectful toward Mahiru. There's no way her feelings would change just because a useless guy like me tempted her. At that time, she was already considering giving that game a try. All I did was give her a little push.
It's obvious.
That's all it was. What the heck?
Well,
More importantly, isn't it better if we listen to what she has to say? She is being quiet as ever. I'm counting on you, Hiyoko.
hey,
If Mahiru spoke to everyone who appeared in the game, she should have talked to you too, right? Well, Hiyoko? She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question. So, I'm just gonna go back to my cottage now. Hey, Hiyoko! Ignoring my voice, Hiyoko ran away as though she were avoiding me. Looks like it's okay to say she ran away. Yeah, she's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided. Decided?
now then.
Regardless, it looks like we're finished here, so why don't we part ways for now? There's still something I need to investigate.
Bye now.
See you again later. Hey! What the heck is this problem? Even his exit was pushy. Chiaki, what should we do? Should we go back to the scene of the crime one more time and investigate? It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime, but let's go over to Mahiru's cottage first. Mahiru's cottage? If she beat that game, it's best if we investigate there, I think. She might have that. Oh, the ending prize. If that's the case, I'll go with you. You're okay with that, right? That's your cue to say yes. Oh boy, this is a long investigation. This game doesn't fuck around with the complexity. Yeah, buddy. Which one is it? This? No, that's not it. Oh, it's the one at the end. I see. Open sesame. The door looks unlocked. Moving after you're told would be too third-rate, so I made sure to be one step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a huge no-no. There are others who want to investigate too. I guess I should go inside. Let's go inside. I see a Monokuma. Compared to my room, the cottage had a somewhat pleasant smell wafting throughout the room. That proves Mahiru is here. But she's not coming back. Then I should try looking for a naughty book. Why?
Yep.
Now, I was only kidding. Kidding? Are you that kind of person? Jeez, well at least I don't feel nervous anymore. Wait, could that be the reason she said that?
See?
But it looks like we won't need to search for it. Check out that thing on top of the bed. On top of the bed? No, I'm checking on Monokuma. No! The cursor magnetism is so strong. There we go. My Hero Academia. Please don't. I'd prefer if you not do that. Let's look at this first. There's an envelope on top of the bed? Could it be this might be it? Hey, hey. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the first person who beat that game. What's inside the envelope? Let's find out. I turned over the envelope and what came falling out was a whole bunch of spiders. A few photos. Ah, this photo. This is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, and Kyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's just like that game.
Yep.
There's a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer up by taking her picture. Is this the photo she took? What the hell is on Hyoko's head? Entrance hall photo has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Look at this photo too. A broken vase? Is that the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on the third day? As I recall, a broken vase was in the classroom next to the music room. But this photo is more shocking. As Chiaki showed the photo to me, I was stunned into silence. Oh my god! This is an actual photo of a dead body. Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like in the music room it looks like it's in the music room. If that's the case, could this be the photo of the first victim? You mean it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day?
Oh.
It's definitely not the girl from Danganronpa 3. Yeah, the one they blamed on a pervert. High school girls crime scene photo. And one more. This is the last photo. Oh, this is probably the photo of Girl E after she got killed on the fourth day. I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game.
See?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This is a photo of Girl E. Girl E's crime scene photo. With that, we finished looking at all the photos. So, based on all these photos...
Yep.
Dude, I leveled up like 3 times from all those. Yeah, it seems pretty clear. This is the ending prize. This is the ending prize for beating Twilight. And what's depicted in these photos proves the Twilight murder syndrome case is based on an actual murder. Does that mean the stuff about our memories being stolen?
Huh?
What's this? Is there something else?
See?
There's a note inside the envelope. Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you did to my sister. We'll talk then. This note.
Wait.
Huh?
Time out.
Maybe the first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't Mahiru. Yeah, dude, Fuyuhiko gave that to her. And that person is the one who actually received the ending prize. Mahiru wasn't just lured there by Nagito, she also received this envelope.
Yep.
And that's why she played that game, right? Then the person who played this game first, this envelope looks very familiar. And the word sister written in this note. Based on these clues, I can't think of anyone other than him. It's really not looking good for him, I gotta be honest.
Hey, hey.
Yep, I'm glad we came here to investigate. Hey, hey. Because we did that, we discovered a very important clue. Yeah, I agree, but there's still one thing left. We have to find out who actually killed Mahiru, but there's not much time left. I need to hurry. Hajime and Chiaki, what a coincidence. If something happens twice, third time's the charm, so they say. What coincidence? Are you a stalker or something?
Now.
Don't say that. I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. Results? Did you find something?
Bow to me.
I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. And the fan artists go wild. Huh? Just kidding, I was joking. It didn't sound like a joke to me.
Actually,
Well, it's about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you? Of course, you'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but if I can get a clue? What are you gonna do, Chiaki? I'm gonna try and talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything. So, I'll leave this to you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible, but it might be different with a girl. Just be careful he doesn't get rough with you.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
What?
Huh? Did you actually want her to stay? Actually, what do you mean?
Bye now.
Let's go. I'll go on ahead to the beach house and wait there. Beach house, love shack, it's all the same thing. It's a little old place where we can bash your head in. The beach house is a little old place to get your skull caved in. Beach house, baby. Love Shack trigger. I don't think I've heard it. I mean, I might have, but it doesn't ring a bell. Does not ring no bells. Oh, it's Gundam. Time to destroy my throat.
So you have.
I was right. Huh?
What
I already assumed you would come here. There's nothing you can hide from me, the supreme overlord who wields the 4 dark devas of destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends.
I can see it.
Were preoccupied with your infantile beach play.
Nature.
It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. That's right. That's it. That is precisely it. I see, so he wanted to be invited too. Oh, oh no. Poor guy. He just wanted to be included.
Now
Let's
then.
try going inside. Pour one out for Gundam. Nagito? Why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Kazuichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the
Oh,
heck?
this bastard. You two have arrived at a good time.
Big news.
Big news! I've discovered something very terrible. Terrible discovery? Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonia's, but there's something I noticed too. You too, Mikan? Yeah, this is great. It looks like the investigation's reaching its boiling point. Alright, let's talk to Sonia first.
Big news.
Huge, huge news! What's the big news?
See?
Remember that Sun Witch musical note Esper Ito mask that was next to Mahiru's body? Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face. No, that is not correct. That mask was not just used to hide their face. Then what was it for?
Well,
Sparkling Justice. Huh? Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they're a serial killer who only murders other criminals.
that is an order.
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey,
This Sparkling Justice character, that's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but it is a heroine mask to be precise. Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine!
anyway.
Anyway, so you're saying it's possible that this serial killer is the one who killed Mahiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us? I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Right, they can't have a serial killer in our midst on case 2. They did that last game. The hell?
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice, too. No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the mask, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch to say that there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
listen.
No, it does not mean that they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mahiru. That's probably not possible, but that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia, I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. Alright, let's talk to Mikon. Mikon, you had something to say too, right? Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't that important. So please don't get your hopes up and be disappointed. I get it, so just get on with it. I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mahiru was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like Mahiru didn't suffer. What does that mean? There's no doubt that she died instantly. Well, I guess she didn't crawl back to the door like we thought. Her death was instant? That sounds a little strange. I think I better remember that. Interesting. And there's another thing I found. I'm sorry I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now? Just tell me. During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mahiru's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayanji. This letter! If this letter is real, it would mean Hiyoko met up with Mahiru, right? Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 p.m. and they met 30 minutes prior. If we think about what that implies, then I'm starting to get confused. If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mahiru and Hiyoko? Level up. What else we got? That can't be much more, right? Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who randomly appears and claims to be an ally of justice.
No.
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution.
Oh, my.
Miss Sonia, she looks strangely excited. Awesome. That's like a powerful gap moe. Man, I don't really get it, but nice one, princess. That Miss Sonia is something else. This guy's is just... Nice typo. This guy is just so laid back. I should leave him alone. Yeah, I'm wrapping up when the investigation is over, so probably soon. Hey, tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints those were? Actually, how were you able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. This guy are sick. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. It's everyone's cottages. Everyone's cottages?
Yep.
I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. And bastard, he did something shady again.
Now then.
Why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you. Nagito squatted down near the entrance to the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints. I see. So the reason you snuck inside everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
That's right. I wanted to get a sample of everyone's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Well, I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious the footprints belong to this person. Whose footprints are they?
Yep.
Hiyoko Saionji. Hiyoko's?
Well,
To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
perhaps.
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. But it was totally worth it. The footprint I collected there was smaller than anyone else's and matched the footprint here at the beach house. Yep, there's no mistake. These are Hiyoko's footprints. They don't look anything similar based on the picture that he just showed me. Footprints on the beach has been updated. Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting at her cottage. Something interesting.
See?
I found a lot of these candies inside her room. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors. Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Looks like she got it from the supermarket. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case. Coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to the incident. Gummy bag. Oh, is that it? Is it time?
The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end! Come! Now is the time to fight the decisive battle! The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits! The class trial is finally raising its curtain! So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock! Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation's over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it. What's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma's waiting, I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body. Bye, Mahiru. It's not on this island, is it? Or did it teleport me partway? It did. I'm gonna go stand in front of it. And then... cliffhanger. I should have went the other way, huh? Whatever. Oh, I'm a dumb bum. It's okay, I'm just farming experience. Tee hee 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 hee. All right. That. Oh no, there's poop. Get rid of the poop. Here, I'll give you some more chocolate chip jerky. Keep that hope meter happy. That is gonna wrap it up. I will do the trial next time.